Good morning on the 20th of December, and look at this wonderful morning. Just look at the mist, which is laying really low on the ground there. Look at that. And who knows what's going on over in the mists. It's just absolutely beautiful. And I know what's going on. If you wait a bit, you might just see it. Can you just get a glimpse there? There you go. You might be able to. Basil, stop eating cowpats. That was supposed to be a really, really sort of romantic and atmospheric video. And instead you decide to go and eat a country pancake. Anyway, good morning. It is the 20th of December. Just look at the fields around. I just walked into them and thought, I've got to share this with you because it's just absolutely beautiful. Basil, just behave yourself. And thank you very much if you've already read today's Gardening Mind post. It's a quick one because it's pre-Christmas and you probably haven't got time to read it, which is why I did a voiceover as well. But there are just some bits and pieces. Have a look. There might be something for you, whether it's the rose, today's rose, which is absolutely stunning. It's a stunner. Or whether it's why I really can't look at amaryllis in the same way anymore. And also, oh my goodness, who knew? Do you remember a few weeks ago, if you're a member of the Gardening Mind, you'll know that I forgot to plant the amaryllis bulbs. I was a whole month out, plopped one in, and 19 days later, it's in flower. So I call that good bang for your buck. And thank you very much, everybody who's become a member of the Gardening Mind. And the calendars are going out. So if you were in the first tranche and you're in the UK, you should be getting yours soon. And otherwise they'll be coming, they will be on their way to you because I had that other order commissioned because everybody wanted one. The reason I'm walking so strange is because it is just, I mean, it's mud. It is mud. Look at that. Super muddy here. And the cattle have been out up until recently. So the ground is quite splodgy where they've trodden. But look at the colour of the skies. Anyway, that's why I'm here today. Just look at this. It's absolutely beautiful and lots of gardening minds here. Hello to you. If you are a member of the Gardening Mind, if you aren't, I know I say this a lot, but if you aren't, come and join us. But also, if you aren't, just a note that the subscription fee is going up in January. So if you want to lock in at your forever price, do it now. I would do that now because otherwise it needs to go up in January. And you'll have fun. We've got lots of really good things starting in the new year. And I've got some very exciting news, which I'll be able to share with you probably in the third week of January. And then we've got a Zoom date. And again, paying members, you will have been given that date already. And I'll be sending the Zoom link over. Oh my goodness. Let's just stop talking about that for the moment and just look. Oh, I can't zoom on the Substack video, but I can. Just look at that. See, can you see straight ahead, right in the centre of the frame there? That is mist. That white splodge is mist. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? What an amazing morning. Better than 2 days ago when I drove from Sussex to the Cotswolds, and that was a hair-raising trip. If any of you are in the UK and remember the weather, wind, standing water, rain, oh my goodness, it was a lot. But anyway, yesterday was glorious driving back, and today is just it should be Christmas today. I think, can we just send a memo to everyone saying, let it be Christmas today, because it's perfectly Christmassly atmospheric weather. Look at that beautiful, magical mist. So what else is in store for the Gardening Mind? Well, we've got, as you know, we've got loads of courses going on, which you can join at any time. And the great thing is there's still a great feeling of kind of camaraderie and community, because you can stick your notes on the chat if you want to and talk to people on the chat and just ask what they've done. And talking about the chat, obviously tomorrow, Sunday, is our big show us your plots day. And I love that. I love the fact we had a video a few weeks ago of a bear in somebody's garden. Yes, you heard me correctly, a bear. And that was a garden in Canada, I think. And well, it certainly wasn't London. And we are it's all over the world and it's brilliant, and it doesn't need to be a good photo. It's just any sort of green spot or a green thing near you. You know, it could be just a pot of basil in your kitchen. Talking of basil, there he is. Let me just have a look at who is on here. Hello, Tim. Yay, morning dog walk. Lots of gardening minds here. So what's in store today? Now, the cattle have been put away, which is good, because some of you may remember, still 5 years ago, I had an interesting experience bumping into a few cows on this very field that I was so busy filming the other dog, Rush, even not Rush, that I forgot to look up, and there was a big cow's head just looming at me. I can hear them mooing, but they're in another field. Hello, Basil. Right, how are you going to get over that? You're going to go, ooh, Basil's dribbling. He's dribbling. And, right, hang on. I need to do this as a two-handed situation. So, right. Oh, my goodness. Look at the mud. God, I really hate mud, I have to say. There's just no fun to walk in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Right, you know what I was saying? Basil, hang on. Let me just... I don't know they were here. Yikes. Basil, come here. Come here. Oh, that was a surprise. I'm so stupid. Okay. So, you know, right, I'm just going to carry on walking now. They're all looking at me. I didn't know they were there. I thought they'd been put away. It's December. It's nearly Christmas. What are they doing outside? Anyway, Basil. Yikes. No wonder I could hear them moving. Gaily saying. Right. I couldn't make it up, could you really? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, just concentrating and walking very, very, very quickly. It's not part of the plan. Richard, hello. So I'm concentrating out. Richard says, good recall, Basil. Yeah, Basil was brilliant. Well done, Baz. You were good there. Got you on a lead, because although this is a public footpath, obviously those are great big animals. I often delete these videos, but maybe I should keep that one, because it was not what was expected, was it? Well, Basil's got his very smart new collar on. We went to Dalesford, had a book signing at Dalesford Farm in the Cotswolds yesterday, and Basil was the recipient of a very smart collar. This other one really, really was smelly. Veronica says, lots of grass this year, and the hay wasn't so easy as it didn't grow so well in the dry summer. Bullocks out everywhere. You're telling me? Just saw them. Hello, Natasha. You're sitting in bed looking at this scenery, knowing your dog Teddy will be wishing he was on a walk. Yes, probably. Oh, the Lauren, we almost witnessed a cow stampede. Yeah, all right. Yeah, they should be in that, as Veronica says. There is lots of grass out here. Right, I'm going to let Basil off now so he can get through. You can get through there, Basil. There must be another way. I think we need to investigate another way down. Otherwise, our morning walk's going to be hair raising for a bit. There must be. Now, who knows about footpaths? I know about See, I should be able to get through there, actually come around the back way, but that is chained. Now, the thing is, I know absolutely that farmers go, I this is one of those walks, isn't it? Maybe we won't keep this video. Maybe we won't. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to bang on about footpaths and cattle on foot. I absolutely know that cattle need to go somewhere, and that but it's just a bit hair raising when there isn't another option. Um, don't know what the legislation is on that. Hello, Claire. Hi, Claire. You're sitting in bed in a cup of tea. You're feeling so. Oh, lucky you that your husband's walking the dogs, Claire. Um, yes, I haven't been able to persuade anybody to do that, but my son is back from Spain on Monday, where he works, and he is a brilliant, enthusiastic dog walker. So he'll be doing that for the Christmas week. Hooray! I love walking the dogs. I'm out of dog even, just got one now. But when it's when the ground is like that, and as you witnessed just then, it's not quite so much fun. More balancing. Anyway, yeah, Claire, you've been wading through mud all week. Yes, exactly. It's been like that. But then all the promise of what's to come is the exciting bit, isn't it? As we wade through treacly mud, we know that all around here the bluebells are under their nice duvets of leaves, getting ready to flower, and all the other spring flowers which are going to come up. It's so exciting, and this will be transformed. Honestly, I am walking. I kind of, I'm doing, I'm, you can't talk and walk through mud at the same time. It appears. I thought I could walk and talk, but I can't do that. Not without going head over heels. Good morning to you. Good morning, JP. How are you? It's lovely. It's very lovely to see you all. So, ugh, I mean, this is no fun for you, is it? You should be looking at fields and water and beautiful things. But you did get the cow almost stampede, so I guess that's the thing. And hang on, we are getting to a prettier field in a minute. So just have a look at this morning light. Isn't it? Oh, look at that. Isn't that fabulous? So it's funny, in today's post, I I said, well, get outside for 10 minutes. If you can find an hour or so between now and the new year, you might do, depending on whether you're having a quiet Christmas or a busy Christmas or whatever. If you can get outside for a bit and just look at what your garden's doing or the landscape around you is doing. If you're looking at your garden and you're thinking about doing the small garden course or the border design, planting design course or anything like that, just get out there on a day like today and just sit with a cup of tea, wrap up, sit and look at the bones, look at what's there. And you might think there's nothing, but actually when you do look, there's an awful lot. You've got this wonderful structure that stays all year. These are the bones. When I talk about the bones of the garden, the bones of the planting, the good underpinnings. Oh, look at that. That's an amazing. Will somebody take a screenshot, please, of that? That's just beautiful. Look at that light. I mean, it's an amazing morning. That's incredible. I think Basil. Oh, look. Yeah, bones. We're talking about bones, aren't we? Bones of the garden. The structure, the underpinnings, the things that are there all year round, the things that give the rest of the planting something to hang on to. And that's what I mean by the bones. Look at that. I know I keep dotting off, but there's loads to see there. Can you see that oast house appearing through the morning mist there? It's absolutely beautiful. What a beautiful day, Basil, isn't it? Basil in his smart new collar. And Tim. Tim has said it's fun for you all, not for me. Yeah, for me, as in me, Jo. Yeah, this is true. It's kind of fun. It's fun. I tell you what, it is fun having your company on this slog of a walk. But yeah, not so fun trying to stay upright. Right, and this. So what field has been ploughed? What is growing here? What's going to be here? Be always interesting to find out. We can play in spring that momentarily exciting game of what crop which is exciting for about 2 seconds until you work out what it is, and it's a bit boring. Hey, guess what? Do you want to look at the light again? Look at it. I mean, it's just wonderful. In fact, there's me saying, get up and get out. Actually, you could just stay in bed and read and watch this, accompany us on our dog walk. So I am going to leave you in a minute, but it's a flock of birds. Don't know what they are. But if you haven't read today's post, go and have a look at it. Let me know what you think. As I said, it's kind of, it's a slimline version for just before Christmas, and a pick and mix of what you might like, what you might not like. And today's rose is a real banger. So I would definitely go and have a look at that. And in the meantime, let me wish you a very peaceful, Merry Christmas, hoping that exactly what you want it to be. You might be having a super quiet Christmas. You might not be celebrating Christmas. You might just be having a holiday. You might not be. But anyway, I really hope that you have a lovely few days. And I am going to be back in a week's time. And there's lots more in store. But of course, before that, we've got the Show Us Your Plots tomorrow. So come and join in the chat. You need to be on the chat. Basil, hang on a sec. Basil, come here. No, don't just look at me like that. Come here. Good boy. What a good boy you are. Very good. So, no, there's no point running away again, silly sausage. And so you need to get the app. To get to the chat, the app is the easiest thing to do. So download that. There are links on today's post. So come join us tomorrow. Show us your pot of parsley, or your windowsill, or your country estate, or your roof terrace, or your backyard in Colorado, and all, or your prairie in California, or your mountainside in the Alps, or your there's loads of. I mean, you come from all over. Your courtyard in London, your rooftop garden in Manchester. We've got all over. There are gardens from all over, green spaces from all over the place, and it is really fun to see them. So come and join us. I'm just going to have a look at the last messages before. Hello, hi Maria, hi, hello Nick, happy Christmas to you. Sarah, happy Christmas. Good morning, Julia. And JP, Merry Christmas. Jane, Merry Christmas to you. And Lauren is saying, how you can walk, talk, dodge cows and respond to comments while walking through mud is beyond me. Yeah, well, eternally optimistic, as I wrote in today's post about the calendars, and as I explained there, I just thought, oh, calendars, that's a good idea. Let's make some. Kind Gardening Mind members' husband is a printer who printed them. That was all lovely, and they are lovely. But how hard can that be? Completely forgetting that it's the week before Christmas. Well, I didn't forget it was the week before Christmas. I just thought, oh, that's possible, like I always do with everything. And then obviously payment links and all sorts of nonsense made things a bit slower. But thank you for your patience, and you should be getting. Let us know if you receive them. Pop them on in notes. Pop a photo on if you receive yours. Pop a photo on notes or in the chat. I'd love to see them. And have. Shall I stop talking? Because this is muddy again, and this is only going to end one way. So, wishing you a super, 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 super week, and I will be back. Oh, but before I'll be back soon, Vix Vickery says, love your calendar. Thank you. Yay, you've got your calendar. And send us a photo or something. Put it on the chat or something like that. That'd be really fun. Thank you so much for getting it. And and thank you for your patience. And if you do get them in the new year, that's still okay, because January is a long old month, isn't it? Right. Get on. I know you've all got to get up and get on, or you might not have to get up and get on, in which case, lucky you. I've got to go and try and straighten the Christmas tree by myself, because everybody else is out, and somehow, sorry, just walked into a spider's web, and somehow that's been left to me to do, and I ignored it last night. I know I should have asked somebody last night, but I didn't. Anyhow, so it just means that the the Christmas tree needs to be straightened, decorated, and it's been sitting naked for a week waiting for me to come back. So I am going to get on with that and wrap some presents. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being a member of the Gardening Mind and supporting it. My goodness, what you've made is just brilliant. Lots and lots of love for a wonderful week, and see you soon.